exactly what to say to a seller so they will give you the deal. Hey, gang, this is Mike with MrNoFluff.com, and today I want to talk about something that's very, very important. What exactly to say to a seller so they'll give you the deal versus another investor or another agent. Now, before I pull the curtains back, I want to let you know that if you need help in real estate, if you're an investor, you want to do fix and flips, you want to buy, hold, you want to wholesale, you want to create notes, or if you're a real estate agent, you want to get more listings, etc., you should definitely go to MrNoFluff.com and let me help you out. Okay. Now, going back to the story, what exactly do you need to say to a seller so they'll give you the deal versus anyone else? Say, I fooled you. One, because if you want to get the deal, you better close your mouth. You better be listening. Okay. The whole idea is that the whole sales industry has made you feel like you have to say something. Okay. But the real currency is listening. Why? Because in the arena of work dealing with motivated sellers, where I buy houses at 50 cents on a dollar or 60 cents on a dollar, or I buy houses where the seller becomes my bank, the currency is not the dollars, and the currency is not your mouthpiece. The currency is your heart and your ability to listen, have compassion, care, and then figure out a solution that the seller doesn't know because of their lack of education or lack of experience or the lack of not being an expert in that field, and then solving it for them, even if you don't get paid. Okay? Because many times the seller's not going to want to do X and Y to fix the remedy, to make themselves heal. They're not going to want to do that. So because you come out of love and affection, you listen and you show empathy, right? Then they're willing to trust you to give you the deal. One example is seller comes to me and I say, look, here's my superhero closing. If you don't know what the superhero closing is, this is why you should definitely join my profit sharing at MrNoFluff.com, because I show you all this stuff. I'll let you download all my tools, my trade secrets that took me 25 years to develop. So you give the seller the superhero closing. The seller says, I'm going to go with option A. Maybe option A, you don't really make any money. Then you say, not a problem. But what happens is now you're creating yourself a good karma, a good energy to come back. And guess what? The seller may go to option A, but they may tell their friends and family or coworker that's behind in payments that, hey, Mike is a good guy. Go over there. He helped me out on the deal. No one else did that for me. Okay. Or B, you tell the seller all the superhero closing and they say, look, man, I don't want to do this stuff. Why don't I just give you the deal? Which happens a lot too. So, what should you say exactly to the seller? Nothing. You should ask questions. Now, it's very important that you ask the right questions. For example, what you say will define if you get the deal or not. Again, the words you choose are so important, but many of us are not aware about the words we use. For example, if I'm talking to a home seller and they're behind on their house payments, I don't say, hey, Julie, how many months are you behind? I don't say that, because what happens is everyone has an ego. And when I attack Julie's ego and making her feel like she's behind in payments, she's going to get her defenses up. And she's not going to allow me to solve her problem. So, a better way to ask the same exact question is to separate the ego from the problem and say, hey, Julie, how many months behind is the house? So it's very, very similar, but it's not the same thing. One, first example, I said, Julie, how many months are you behind? On example two, which is the correct way of using the right words, you're separating from the house, the property. And you say, well, Julie, how many payments is the house behind? Now, in reality, can the house be behind? No, the house is not a live human, or it's not even an animal. It's it, right? But by us asking the question this way, we separate their ego, the problem from the personal, and now the seller can reflect back on the house versus looking at the pain of themselves. So the whole thing is that there's very complex ways that you have to know how to ask these kind of questions. Now, instead of you inventing the wheel or talking to sellers and not getting the deal, what I recommend is A, join my profit sharing coaching at mrnofluff.com. I show you and help you find deals, get the deals, how to talk to them, how to all that stuff. And B, you get an 85% discount of all my tools that I sell for thousands of dollars on our website. You get 85% off, guys, which is significantly. Okay. One of the tools is the Ninja Phone Script, which is the where you ask questions and you do a lot of listening. But instead of asking stupid questions that's going to make the seller now want to give you the deal because you now raise their arms because you're insulting them in one way or another, or you're insulting their ego in one way or another, or you're making them feel bad in one way or another. If you ask my Ninja Phone Script, we have words in there that disarms the seller, builds rapport with the seller, makes the seller trust you and like you because you don't do a lot of talking and you do a lot of listening. And what I teach you at profit sharing is to don't sell. Okay, selling is evil, but truly help out the homeowner. And one way or another, you're going to reap the seeds that you. And I'd be happy to show you my 25 years of entrepreneurship, my systems, and let you download those in my profit sharing. And at the same time, every Saturday I meet with you and my other students, and I look over deals that you have gotten. I answer all your questions, but more importantly, I let you in on top secrets that I don't share to the world on YouTube. I know. That's impossible because I'm giving you like 95% of my stuff for free on YouTube and Facebook. However, trust me, that 5% that I don't share is the cream of the cream. That is why my students come in a very short period of time, they get into the game. What does that mean? They're able to generate leads for free. What does that mean? They're able to talk to sellers. They're able to find motivated sellers, not any Joe and Jose that just wants to test the waters. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about motivated sellers, people that are behind in payments, people that are going through divorces, and I show them how to find these without spending a lot of money. Okay, actually $0 in money. Okay, so if you're interested and you need help in your real estate game, if you're an investor, if you're an agent, if you're new, okay, you've never done a deal, or if you're interested in finding houses at a deep discount, because I know so many professional fix and flippers, they're spending so much money on wholesalers, right? So much money. I'm like, oh man, they're giving them thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And my suggestion is for you professionals that are paying all these wholesalers, why don't you get into my course, Profit Sharing, and I show you how to find these motivated sellers yourself. And then I can show you how to hire someone in a third world country where you pay them just 75 cents an hour, and then they could generate all the business for you. And you can use my systems, very simple. And now you're saving yourself thousands of dollars if you're a type of an investor where you're buying deals from other investors. Why do that? Why not create it yourself? And I show you how to do it without spending any money in marketing, to structuring the deals, how to negotiate, and so on and so on. I don't have time to get it all in here. If you want more information, go to mrnofluff.com. But to summarize this, exactly what to say so the seller will give you the deal is, so shut your mouth and listen and come out of love and care and try to save their situation, put yourself in their situation and forget about the fake money, right? And whatever you deserve is going to be coming to you because you did the right thing. I can't really explain it without being illogical, but there's definitely an ether out there where if you do the right things, you can just tap into it and infinite knowledge and intelligence is downloaded right into you so you can be your dreams. That's exactly how I've been doing it since day one. I'm 40 years old. I've never had a job. I've never had a job. I've never had a resume. Now I had a bunch of jobs, like when I was in junior high or elementary. I mean, yeah, junior high. I'm sorry, not elementary, junior high and high school, where I washed cars, but I never had one of those real jobs where you would put a resume in. And guess what? Between in middle and high school, I realized I don't want to work for anyone. And since high school on, I've never had a job. I started every business through creativity and imagination. No debt, no credit card, no hard money, no bank loan. And that's what I want to share with you. How to be your dreams. If you're new or pro, using creativity and imagination, and how to generate your own lead so you don't have to spend thousands of dollars buying other people's deals. Because I know so many wholesalers, I mean, fix and flippers and landlords, they're spending 10, 20, 30 grand buying other people's deals. Gee, why don't you spend $83, right, and learning how to do it yourself? And then I can show you how to get your own team to generate the business for you, and you save yourself thousands of dollars. And if you're new, why don't I help you hold your hand, and we'll do 9 deals together, and we'll split the profits. If I want the deal, I'll pay you. If you want the deal, you pay me. And if we both of us don't want the deal, then we'll use my expertise and my systems to find an exit strategy where you and I both get paid from the sweat equity that we've done. All right, guys, I'm going to be getting out of here. My family's at the park, so we're about to go and hang out. Click the like button, and I think I got a comment. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask it. Be happy to answer it. Let's see. All right, someone asked, how does the coaching work? Because they're in Miami, Florida. Okay. All right. Well, it's very simple. All you need is a computer with a webcam. I'll send you a link. There'll be a live meeting every Saturday from the comfort of your home or Starbucks or wherever you are. You don't have to drive nowhere. You don't have to pay no entry fees, drive back. There's no traffic, and there's absolutely zero sales pitches because in these 1 hour meetings, my only job is to help you do deals. There's no sales pitches because I'm going to make my money on the deals. So you don't have to drive from some other state to where I am. Everything is done through the newest technology. Okay, let's see. We got another question. Let's see. Okay. New subscriber here, Bella Donna. Hey, thank you. Love your videos. Much love. I've been still a little quick. Let's do flying sellers because Bella, I have a lot of students. They're like reaching out to me, and they're nearly homeless or they don't have any money. And the truth of the fact is, real estate investing is very, very tough business. So if you have no money and you're nearly homeless, my suggestion would be to just get a job, dude. Because real estate investing is a very complex business. Now, in my system, I've made it really, really, really easy where my students are doing deals, but you're going to need some kind of money. Okay. Number two, if you don't want to get a job, trust me, I feel you. I don't want to get a job either. Then my other suggestion is that you don't need to be right now learning how to wholesale because wholesale requires sweat equity, requires cars, requires some type of capital. And if you're homeless almost, then you don't need to be doing wholesaling and you don't need to be doing real estate. Okay. What you need to do is get a job. If you don't want that idea, I wouldn't want to do that idea either. Then my suggestion is to download the new Flip. With the new Flip, if you have $100, I can show you how to 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, and 6x and 7x. That's the max I've done with $100 very, very fast. So you can take your $100 and apply the new Flip and do it really, really fast and take that $100 and turn to $1,000 or $10,000 in maybe, 6 months to a year or less, depends on how hungry you are. Okay. The new Flip really works. It teaches you about the real estate business, but it's very fast, unlike real estate. Because wholesaling, if you start today, you're probably not going to, without a coach, you're probably not going to be able to do a deal maybe a year, 2 years from now. Okay. And I'm just shooting straight with you. Okay. Now, I have many students that have done deals in 4 weeks, 6 weeks, or less. They were working with me on a daily basis. They had money for advertisement. So if you're dead broke and you're about to be homeless, then you got to get a job or you got to download the new Flip. Okay, the new Flip teaches you about wholesaling, but it's not so complex. It's going to take you for such a long time. Okay. And it's very easy. It helps you make money really quick, and it teaches you about the real estate business. So once you have that capital where you're not just like underneath the water and you're drowning, then you can come back in the wholesaling business. But if you don't want to listen to that and you want to do what you're doing, then much respect to you. But I just give you my 2 cents. Actually, more than 2 cents. Okay. Thanks for listening though, and thanks for being a subscriber. And any ideas how to find motivated sellers? Yeah, man. I mean, they're all over, Zillow and Craigslist. You just got to message them and know what to ask them to get it. Get on my YouTube channel, Donna, and there's a lot of free information up there, or on my blog at myrealestatedojo.com. Thank you. Andrew Smith, good afternoon. Good to see you. Okay. Now, I got someone else that sent me a message saying, "Hey, Mike, there are some tools at the profit sharing that I have to download. When I get my money back on that?" Absolutely, guys. The profit sharing is set up for you and I to make money on the deals. Now, there's a lot of competitors that just come in and want to get my products really cheap and then turn around and package it and sell it for themselves. So what I've tried to do is, and then there's also people that come in, they're just like deadbeats. Sorry to say, and they're gonna promise me the world, and I give them my stuff for free, and then they quit, or they take off with my information. So what I've created is a filtering system. Okay, when you join the profit sharing, you got to get 5 tools. The tools are 100% money back guarantee once you do the 9 deals. So if you say you're gonna give me 9 deals, because I'm gonna be getting paid off the 9 deals, right? Because I can't live off $83 a month. Okay, neither can you. No one should do that. And if you get us to 9 deals, we'll refund the tools 100%. If you quit in the middle of the way, then you forfeit on the tools, because the tools I sell for thousands of dollars, and I'm going to let you have it for 85% off. So that's right. The tools that I sell to retail people for thousands of dollars, you'll have for 85% off. And then guess what? They're 100% money back guarantee whenever you do deals. When you do the 9 deals, I get paid, you get paid, we'll give you your money back, because we're not here to make money off the deals, off the tools. I'm going to make my 98% of my money from you doing deals. But here's the thing. I don't want to give my tools away, my systems that took me 25 years to create, to any Bob and Joe that's a slacker or a competitor. And they pay me $83 and they get my tools for free. So this is why we put this here, to cut off the deadbeats, the people that are not going to, they don't have enough resources, or they don't have enough drive to come up with resources or ambition to eliminate those people, because so many people are trying to join the profit sharing. And I only want to work with the champs. No, I don't mean any disrespect, but I don't want to take anyone's money. I don't think I'm going to be able to make money out of the deal, because you're not going to make money. So once you join, we evaluate you. You have to pass the evaluation. If you pass, then you get in. If you don't pass, then I'll refund your initial enrollment. But again, I'm really picky who I want to work with. For me, the only mission I've created is for you to get deals, and for you to come out here and motivate other people, and of course for me to make money, put food on the table, guys. Thanks for watching. Click the like button, leave a comment, let me know if you only cryptocurrencies, and also leave a comment. Let me know if you're ready for the crash. Let's go.